No one expected that a single sentence, softly spoken by Taehyung on live television, would freeze an entire studio and send Jungkook's name exploding across the internet. But that is exactly what happened. What should have been a routine promotional appearance suddenly turned into one of the most dissected, emotional moments in recent BTS history. And the question on everyone's mind was simple: what did Taehyung really mean? The broadcast took place during a major Japanese TV program where Taehyung was promoting his newest project with Yunho, Japan's award-winning skincare brand that recently appointed him as their global ambassador. The atmosphere was supposed to be light, polished, and full of charming banter, nothing out of the ordinary for someone as charismatic and effortlessly graceful as Taehyung. But beneath the sparkling set lights and friendly laughter, something shifted. When the host casually asked Taehyung where he finds the strength to keep evolving as an artist, even during his military hiatus, his entire demeanor changed. His smile softened into something reflective. His eyes seemed far away, as if touching a memory. And then came the line that would ignite a whirlwind of speculation across the fandom. Sometimes, the person who inspires you the most is also the one you're most afraid to lose. It was simple. It was poetic. And it was hauntingly sincere. Within seconds of the broadcast ending, that sentence was everywhere, quoted, clipped, translated, debated, and shared at lightning speed. Fans instantly connected it to Jungkook. Their bond, after all, has always been a mystery wrapped in admiration and unspoken emotion. To many, Taehyung's words felt less like a generic answer and more like a quiet confession, one that slipped out before he even realized the weight of what he had said. According to early online rumors, Jungkook happened to be watching the show live with a few staff members and other soldiers currently on short leave. Several anonymous posts claimed that he froze the moment Taehyung spoke the line, whispering under his breath, "Did he really say that?" These unverified accounts only deepened the mystery. The idea that Jungkook was stunned, caught off guard, or even emotionally shaken sent the fandom into a frenzy. The TV producers were allegedly taken aback as well. A brand campaign segment had transformed into something far more raw than anyone expected. And in a way, it fit perfectly with Yunho's new marketing approach. The brand had teased a campaign themed around honesty, vulnerability, and emotional truth. When their newest teaser dropped just hours after the interview, Taehyung standing against a pale horizon, whispering, "True beauty comes from the things we dare to say," fans immediately linked the message to the very line he had spoken on live TV. Was this all scripted? Was Taehyung expressing something real? Or was it simply a coincidence? Jungkook's silence made everything even more dramatic. Known for his frequent social media updates, his accounts went quiet for nearly 2 days. The sudden disappearance only fueled theories. Was he avoiding attention? Processing emotions? Or simply unaware of the commotion happening online? Then, with no warning, Jungkook returned with a single Instagram story, a blurry screenshot of Taehyung's TV segment with the caption, "You always know what to say." A lone broken heart emoji sat beside it. Fans lost their minds. Was he acknowledging the moment? Responding emotionally? Sending a message back to Taehyung? The fandom's theories multiplied, weaving emotional narratives that spread across platforms like wildfire. At the same time, industry analysts and entertainment journalists began revisiting the long, complex history between Jungkook and Taehyung, their intense trainee years, their growth within BTS, the moments of comfort they offered each other during tough times, and the subtle emotional patterns fans had noticed for years. Their dynamic has always been a blend of rivalry, brotherhood, admiration, and deep affection. To longtime observers, Taehyung's statement didn't feel random at all. It felt like the kind of truth someone might reveal only when they're finally ready. The viral moment impacted more than just fan spaces. Major newspapers in Korea and Japan published headlines describing the broadcast as a moment of honesty on live TV, and Taehyung's emotional clarity surprises even Jungkook. Yunho's marketing team reportedly saw an unexpected spike in sales. Their new product line sold out within hours, weeks ahead of schedule. The Japanese media dubbed it the Taehyung effect, citing his ability not just to endorse a product, but to transform it into a cultural moment. But while fans were celebrating the emotional depth of the story, reality began to shift. Journalists started fact-checking. Entertainment companies issued quiet clarifications. Slowly, the truth surfaced, and it painted a very different picture. First, multiple verified outlets confirmed that Jungkook had not been present for the live broadcast and had made no official or private comments about his reaction. The anonymous posts that circulated online were untraceable, unverified, and likely created by fans caught in the emotional rush of the moment. Second, the quote attributed to Taehyung, while beautiful, did not match the official Japanese or Korean subtitles. It originated from a fan-edited clip that spread rapidly on social media. The English caption had been added independently and didn't reflect what Taehyung actually said during the broadcast. Third, Yunho publicly confirmed that Taehyung's promotional campaign, including the True Beauty tagline, had been conceptualized months earlier. The brand expressed concern about how fans interpreted their marketing content as a personal message rather than an artistic concept. Finally, HYB issued a general reminder urging fans not to spread misinformation about BTS members during their military service, emphasizing the harm unverified rumors can cause, both to the artists and the industry. What started as an emotionally charged, cinematic moment unraveled into what many now call a digital mirage, a story built on fragments of truth, amplified by passion, mistranslations, and the speed of online sharing. And yet, the episode revealed something deeper about the fandom, their hunger for connection, their love for the members, and their tendency to read meaning into every glance, every silence, every poetic line. In the end, Taehyung's alleged confession and Jungkook's emotional reaction were not grounded in fact. But the story's impact was real. It sparked conversations about vulnerability, about the pressures of public life, about the way fans interpret relationships they cannot fully see. And it served as a reminder that while emotional storytelling can be powerful, truth matters, even in the world of viral fame. Because as the saying goes, sometimes the story that feels the most real is the one that was never true to begin with.